Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Hales and I make videos about the books that I'm reading. So today I'm going to be doing my July reading wrap-up. I have been in a bit of a reading slump lately, so I have not read a lot. I just hit 20 books read for the entire year, which is awful for me. I haven't read this little in I want to say 4 years. I have been reading a lot less and kind of feeling bad about it and trying not to because I have been just so slumpy and I've had a lot going on this year. So it's just been a little crazy. But in July, I read 3 books. I read Binding 13, and then I read King of Wrath and King of Pride by Anna Huang. King of Wrath is about Dante and Vivian, while King of Pride is about Kai and Isabella. So I will briefly touch on Binding 13, but I do have an entire vlog coming for Binding and Keeping 13 that should be out probably next month. I'm finishing up Keeping 13 and I have some other videos that I want to get up before that goes up, so hopefully that'll be out in September. I really liked Binding 13. I was kind of surprised, kind of not surprised. I had heard about it and I was really nervous to start it, but I love Johnny and Shannon. It was so much better than I thought it was going to be. And I had high expectations because everybody loves this book and I didn't want to be let down or disappointed, but luckily I was not. I believe I gave it 5 stars, especially for the ending. Oh my gosh. The beginning of the book already had me so upset. It was very relatable. I was bullied relentlessly in middle school, and so I really resonated with Shannon at the beginning. And then you get to the end and things just get so much worse, and it was honestly, it was a hard read. It was loaded with triggering content. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend looking at the trigger warnings before you do. But like I said, I will go into deeper detail in the reading vlog, and once that is out, I will link it down below if you happen to come upon this video after that's posted. But as for the first and second book of the Kings of Sin series by Anna Huang, I really liked Dante and Vivian's book. I liked it as setting up the series as it's going to start playing out. But Kai and Isabella in King of Pride was my favorite. And I have heard that they just get better and better. I haven't started book 3 yet, but I have the audiobooks, which is how I have been reading a lot of stuff lately. Isabella was such a fun character to follow. She is writing a erotic horror novel, and so she talks about that often, and she talks about that at work, and somehow Kai keeps overhearing these weird comments and conversations that she's having, so that is kind of a running gag throughout the book. But then he also becomes her biggest fan and supporter with her book, which is amazing. I really liked that the conflict in this one, as opposed to the first one, was kind of the opposite, because in the first one it's marriage of convenience, arranged marriage kind of thing, and in this one they should not be together. Their families do not think they should be together. Her oldest brother and her mom think that she needs to marry a certain type of man, and Kai is not that man. But then on the flip side, his mom is also not very much a big fan of Isabella. That was so weird to say like that. There's a lot of drama just regarding the business that Kai is in, and like the board is voting on the new CEO, and there's blackmail and this and that. Like, it's a billionaire mafia-esque kind of romance. It's not really mafia, but it kind of borders on that, kind of like how Twisted Love did, but then the rest of the series wasn't as much saturated with that. Plus, it all does take place in the same world. I believe that I gave King of Wrath 4 stars, and I think I gave King of Pride 5. I really enjoyed them. The audiobooks were really good. I have started listening to audiobooks as I am coloring. That has been so relaxing. And I actually just started Fragile Sanctuary by Catherine Cowles, which I am going to go listen to as I edit this video and then color some more. Honestly, I am just so excited that I managed to read 3 books in July, because I did not think that was going to happen. I finished Binding 13 on July 11th, and then I think King of Wrath and King of Pride I read, King of Pride, yes, back to back over like 3 days, I think. So just getting away from that felt really good. I did lower my Goodreads reading goal, which a lot of the time I do start out with a lower goal and then raise it the closer I get to my goal being hit. So that might happen this year, might not, but I'm not gonna stress about it. I lowered it from 50 to 40, so if I can read 20 more books this year, that would be great. If not, I'm not gonna be too upset about it. But that is it for my July wrap-up. I honestly feel like I'm still not very good at doing wrap-ups, but I will try to jot down some more stats during August. I haven't yet finished a book this month, but we are getting there. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!